Do you want your hair to grow in faster? And do you want to see the results sooner and see those baby hairs sprouting in your scalp? Well, there are 5 vitamins that you need to be taking. I wish that I would have been taking these a lot sooner. But if you are 35 and older and your hair is thinning due to aging hair, or it could be damaged hair as well, but it is very key for you to be taking these 5 vitamins that I'm going to be telling you about, because as we age, we start to lose the volume in our hair, we lose elasticity, and it just starts to become very, very fragile. And you don't need to be just using hair oils or scalp massaging or leave-in conditioning, but you also need to be taking care of your health. You need to be taking all your vitamins, your minerals, and eating healthy. So let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit about these. The first vitamin that I take is vitamin K. It works with vitamin D to move calcium out of the arteries and into the bones. It supports healthy blood flow, which is huge for scalp circulation and better flow. Also, in conjunction with that, I take vitamin D3, and vitamin D3 is one of the most common deficiency in women 35 plus. When your vitamin D levels are low, your follicles literally pause. Supplementing helped restart shedding zones for me. So this is very important, and especially if you are in perimenopause, and just even as a woman in general, it is good to take these vitamins. And then also magnesium. I take this daily. Magnesium supports protein synthesis and reduces stress. 2 things aging hair needs. It also involved in over 300 enzymes reacting, including one that helps with hair growth. Vitamin B complex is also very important. This one fuels the energy your follicles needs to stay in the growth phase. It also supports red blood cells health, which brings oxygen to your scalp. And it also helps with stress and fatigue, which we need. I know I need this tremendously. Collagen is very important. It helps with bones, with hair growth, with skin, just the aging process. So that is very important. I take it every couple of days. Sometimes I take it once a week. It kind of varies. But all the vitamins that I mentioned, I do take daily. So this is very important to take care of your eating, your just your health in general. Try to work out, try to go on daily walks. If not, every couple of days, go outside in the sunshine, get some vitamin D in your skin and your hair. So this is just an important part of the building blocks for stronger strands. So this is what happened when I started taking consistently. I started noticing baby hairs sprouting out of my scalp, out of my head. And so yes, that is key to showing that your hair is having some results, and it can happen within a couple of weeks. That is when I started to see all my hair growth coming in and my baby hairs around my hairline. And I have just been doing these things as part of my everyday routine. I have a busy life. I work full time. I'm trying to help other women. I'm creating an online storefront, and I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of that. I hired my own coach, and it has been so crazy hectic. I forgot what I was saying earlier, so I had to come back in the other room, because my dog was scratching on the floor and it was so loud that I couldn't remember what I was saying. I started to cry. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am just overworking myself, tired, and I just need to learn to take a break. Yesterday, for hours and hours, I was looking over how to do the storefront, which is Kajabi that I'm using, and I get so overwhelmed because I want to learn it all at once. So, but there is okay to take baby steps in whatever you're doing, whether it's your hair growth, your life. Just give yourself a break and be kind to yourself, because that is the kind of things that happen. All these vitamins, all these other things can help you, but you have to be the one to help yourself. So I am going to actually go work out in a bit, and I just want to share this with other women because I know how it is. I know how it feels. And I have managed to keep my hair growing and thriving and stronger and thicker than it has been in many, many years, probably since I've been a kid, because I was the queen of bleach on top of my aging hair. but it is possible to do. I am 54 years old and I am able to do all this. So just stay positive. I know that you're going to have days like I just had earlier, but just remember, just, you know, I don't know, breathe or yoga or something. So I just want to put that out there. And if you do know anyone else who are having these struggles, if you are having struggles of your own with growing hair out or just finding time to do things in your daily routines, then leave it in the comments. And I know that I am not alone, even though I know there's other women going through this, but then we can talk back and forth, or we can share comments, or just be there for each other. So anyway, I am going to say this goodbye and go work out. I hope everyone has a good day. By the way, I filmed this over about 10 times, and I'm not perfect. Nothing is perfect. My videos aren't perfect. So I'm going to quit while I'm ahead because I'm really tired of refilming this over and over and over again. And I keep sneezing. Have a great rest of your day. That probably doesn't help. I just look back there and I have dust all over. So I have to dust again. My house gets dusty really fast where I'm at.